Hello, my dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ's name. Welcome back to my channel, Catholic Teen Life. And today I'm going to talk about homosexuality in the Catholic Church. So, to begin with, I'm not against any homosexual people, but I believe is something which is a sin. Homosexuality is a sin, and you can end up in hell for committing it if you don't repent. So, in the Catholic Church, the Pope recently said about homosexuality, who am I to judge if they love Christ? Yeah, I agree with the Pope. Like, if somebody loves Christ and there's still homosexuality, it's okay to love Christ if you're homosexuality, but it is not okay to be homosexuality and think you are going to heaven, because you are not going to heaven if you're homosexuality. In the Bible, God created Adam and Eve to have a sexual and a unique and a relationship of love union, and God never said man and woman should marry. It's something which I am not so comfortable to explain, but I'm so lucky that my country still bans homosexuality. So it's something great that my country is doing. For some reason I look so white, but I'm not even white. So, okay, so we're back to the video. So, homosexuality in the Catholic Church. Most Catholics nowadays allowed homosexual friends, and they think, who am I to judge if they love Christ? But I think we should not even give them communion, because you should be in a state of grace to receive the Holy Communion, and you're not in a state of grace if you're committing a sin. And I think we all should tell them to repent. So let me tell my personal story. So before I found Jesus Christ and before I even got baptized, I've been always gay, and I've been, for a while I was transgender. I know it's a sin, but nowadays I understand that it was a sin, and I repented, and I feel great. So I was like, just something which is still hard to talk after all of these years. So I've dealt with homosexuals in my whole life, and I was gay and I was transgender. So I dressed up as a woman, and well, I did not dress up as a woman in public. That's why most people still respect me. So, like, I was homosexual in my private sense. And after I became a Christian, I still felt that I'm a homosexual, and I thought God didn't say anything in the Bible about homosexuals and it's not a sin. But now I realize that it's a sin. So, to all the homosexual people who are watching this video, you're not alone. I'm here for you. Homosexuality is something which you can overcome overnight. Homosexuality is a temptation of Satan which you can overcome anytime. So Satan tricks you to this sin to make you go away from God. So the first thing which somebody should do is admit in your mind it is a sin, and that being gay is a sin, or lesbian or transgender or anything regardless of homosexuality. So just say to God, I know, God, it is a temptation of the devil, and I know I'm committing it. So let me overcome it from my heart. And Mother of God, help me. And then pray from your mind, your heart, and everything 100% to Christ. And I'm sure you will overcome homosexuality in no time. So in the Catholic Church, luckily there is not there homosexual marriages inside churches are not allowed most of the time, but some Catholic priests actually commit this sin as well by making a union between a man and man and a woman and woman. I agree with the religious sector that homosexuality should be banned in the church because it is a temptation of the devil, and it's something which Jesus Christ would not be happy about. So I know the Pope has the authority of the church, and I'm not the Pope to change it, but we Catholics can change it actually. Like, you don't need to change anybody, just change your perspective of homosexuality. It is a sin and it is something which you need to overcome. So, guys, again, I'm telling you that homosexuality should not be allowed in the Catholic or any other Christian church. To all the people who are saying that homosexuality will go to hell if they don't repent, that is true. And so many people are like, don't come to church if you're homosexual. There's a grandma in my church who does that. If somebody who she do not like comes to church, she will shout like nothing. So Christ said, love one another, and to the sinful woman go and sin no more. So if a gay come to the church, they can attend the mass, but I do not recommend receiving the communion if you are not in a state of grace of overcoming it. Go to confession and then you can receive the communion. so all homosexuals should repent. It is a sin that anybody can overcome it, and I think that the second coming of Jesus is near. All the prophecies has been claimed, and Jesus is coming, descending on the clouds again soon. So I ask you to subscribe my channel, like, share and comment, and tell me what you want next, and be safe. So all the people, may Jesus bless you, and how we say in Sri Lanka, Jesu Pita.